The reason we're not loading anything tomorrow is Katie messed up. I just told her. I said, I didn't throw you under the bus. She said, go ahead, tell them I messed up. So anyway. All right, good morning. We're at a little tiny truck stop. Not too small, but it's empty, nobody here. We're at a little truck stop just north of Lake Charles, Louisiana on I-77, or not I-70, Highway 171. Highway 171. We got to go up north, go pick up our load, and then we're going to head over to Kentucky. Now, in order to get out of here, north is that way. In order to get out of here, because I was looking at Google Maps, how you get out of here, we got to go down here and swing a U-turn. And that's what this lane is for. If you see the little arrow U-turn, I had somebody comment a while back. I had made a U-turn, and somebody said that I made an illegal U-turn. I didn't think I had. Oh, and just thank goodness I'm not heavy making this U-turn, because it would definitely be hard on the tires and the suspension. All right, now we're heading back north. So there you get a good look at the little truck stop. I think it's casino slash truck stop. Plenty of parking. I found it on that trucker, the truckers app, the trucker app thing. What's it called? So anyway, we got about an hour to go up and get our load, get loaded, and we got all weekend till Monday morning to get over to Kentucky. So one of the things on my list of things to do is laundry. I need to do a load of laundry this weekend. Already did my Walmart shopping when I was over there in Florida. Oh, I know what I wanted to say. I was talking to Katie yesterday, and she said that I need to make sure that I specify that Katie is not the one that told me to deadhead 800 miles to go get a load. That was all on me. She said, just make sure you tell everybody you did that, not I didn't tell you to do it. And I said, all right. So anyway, so that was all my idea. Sometimes you just got to reposition yourself. So I spent probably $250 of fuel in the deadhead, but I put myself in a good spot. I'm already loaded up, so I deliver Monday, and then I've already got a load Monday. Delivers up in Indianapolis on Tuesday. So, and Indy's a good area, so shouldn't have no problem up there. So sometimes you just got to reposition yourself. So anyway, all right, let's go get loaded, and I'll talk to you in a bit. All right, it's Monday afternoon. We delivered our Army trucks this morning, and then we came down here to load this, and it was a pretty big tarp job. I knew it coming in. They told me it was going to be a rough one. This is warehouse rack shelving, the big shelving that you see like in a Home Depot or a Lowe's, something like that. But it had to be tarped. So I had to dig out the big money makers, the big 8-foot tarps. And they don't have no ladder, they don't have no nothing, so I had to get my own ladder. So what I did is I propped the ladder up against the back here and then walked all the way to the top. Now, they did take the tarps with the forklift and set them up on top of the load. One thing I had to be careful of, especially because this overhangs over the back right here. See how that overhangs right there? Is make sure the tarp doesn't drop down and cover the tail lights. But I think we're gonna be okay. A little FedEx day cab right there. I used all kinds of padding. I used almost every piece of padding I had. That corner right there is probably gonna poke through because it sticks over the end. The tarps don't overlap much. They only overlap about 8 inches. So that's why I had to use a 4-foot strap right there, a 4-inch strap right there. They had some edge protectors. and that should keep those tarps from separating. So only got to go 300 miles, but I try to do it right so I don't tear up my tarps and don't flopping down the road. That's 24 right there. You can hear the traffic. We're going up to Indianapolis. We've got an appointment at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, so we got about 300 miles. I got a couple little things to do, tidy up, and then we'll get going. All right, good morning. We're in, we made it up here to Whitestown, Indiana, which is just north of Indianapolis. We're at the TA truck stop. I decided to drive on up here last night. We got here about 9:30. We did get reserved parking, so we're parked in a reserved parking. There's the reserved parking sign. The main reason I wanted to show you guys this morning, let me see if it shows up. You see this right here? This is the padding for my tarps. And I was driving down through, just got to Indianapolis, and I looked in the mirror, and half of that padding was hanging out the side of the tarp. So I'm not too sure what was going on. This is my coveralls. They were wet because it was raining yesterday, so I had to dry them out, but I wanted to show you that padding. Let me get my jacket on and we'll go outside, take a look. It's cold outside. It's like 20 something degrees outside. We'll go outside, take a look at the tarp, see if we can figure out where that padding came from, and then we got to get going. So talk to you in a bit. All right, we're outside here. So I think that padding, it was actually on the other side. You see that top edge right there? I had padding across that top edge, and that padding must have come down through, but overall it doesn't look too bad. Let's walk around to the other side, see how quiet it is. But an overhang too bad, looks all right. We're only about 5 miles from where we got to deliver. So I was driving there, that padding came out right here. So it looks like my bungees broke that were right here. So you can see how it's raised up. You can see it under there. But that padding was up there, and flopping around in the wind, it must have worked its way out and come down. So, all right, get a cup of coffee. We'll get going. I'll talk to you in a bit. we got unloaded. We got our big shelving unloaded, folded out tarps and everything. Went pretty good. Actually, it was nice to do it inside. It was nice and warm. It is 24 degrees outside right now, which I know some parts of the country that's not that cold, but it's chilly. We're sitting over here waiting to load. We're gonna pick up our next load going up into Michigan. And there's a truck in the bay right now. So we're waiting, I'm looking in the mirror, we're waiting for the truck to leave, and then we're gonna back up into the bay. Or actually pull in, back up, pull into the bay. They want me to pull in instead of back in. So, oh, I see the door going up right now. So anyway, that's what we're getting ready to do. I think we're getting skidded coils, maybe, I'm not too sure. It says sheets. So, but it's only 14,000 pounds going to Michigan. So anyway, all right, let's get loaded. Talk to you in a bit. All right, we got all loaded up. This load's only going 255 miles up to Michigan.
Take the next ride onto Walls
I need a shower. We're gonna shoot up Highway 31 out of Indianapolis, going up through Kokomo, like Kokomo, Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you, Beach Boys, Kokomo. And
continue on Walls Avenue for 1 mile.
Then there's a pilot up there. We're gonna get there about a little after 3. So hopefully it'll be some parking and I can get a shower. And then we might drive a little bit further, get up a little bit closer. did book a load, but it is for Thursday, not Wednesday. So once we get unloaded tomorrow, we don't have much to do, because we're going to be going over to White Cloud, which is only 60 miles away from where we're unloading. So we'll have a nice little break. I've been running on a recap. Now we're not going to have a big enough break for a reset, but I am running on a recap. I'm all right. I'm just running about 10 hours a day.
Continue on South Coast Road for 3/4 of a mile.
So we should be all right. All right, let's make our way up to, we're getting on the, I call it the Beltway bypass around Atlanta, 465. You know, if somebody calls it the Beltway, if you ever hear somebody saying, yeah, go around the Beltway, you know they're from Washington, D.C. Because I think that's the only one they call the Beltway. Everybody else calls it the bypass. But, so anyway, we're going to get on 465, run around over to Highway 31, and run 31 north up to Plymouth. Got about 110 miles to go, a little over 2 hours. So I will talk to you when we get there. Alright, I'm not too sure where we're at. I think we're near Tipton. There's a sign that says Tipton right there. But there's a Love's right over there. And that's a new Love's. I've never been there before. And I'm just going to go ahead and go there and get a shower.
In 400 feet at the traffic circle,
I'm
take
kind of
the
a
second
mess.
exit onto the US 31 north ramp.
I don't know if I did this right or not. I think I was supposed to be in that lane. There's a roundabout. It's kind of screwy here a little bit. We'll see how it goes. I think I was supposed to be on that inside lane, but man, they designed these things and it's almost like it's an afterthought
Exit the traffic circle onto the ramp.
for trucks to go in this thing.
Continue
Now,
for 400 feet.
in Europe, I know in Europe, the roundabouts, traffic circles, whatever you want to call them, are very common. But here in America, roundabouts freak people out. Us Americans don't know what to do about these roundabouts. It's just, they build them, but they just don't build them big enough for trucks. And then you get a car on the inside of you trying to go around with you, and you squish them, and it's a mess. So, this looks like a new Love's. I've never been here before. But we're going to get some fuel. And I'm going to go get a shower. Oh, man, I need a shower. And then I think we will drive a little bit further. We are going to go a little bit further down the road. So those little skidded coils we loaded, the whole load weighs about 14,000 pounds. We got 7 skids. So what's that work out to? Each skid's about 2,000 pounds. So that's not too bad. Didn't do too bad. Ooh, just little Loves don't have much parking. Yes. Better than no parking. I saw 1 or 2 open spots here. There we go. Alrighty. It's 25 degrees here. It's supposed to get down cold tonight, especially with the wind chill. I have some fuel additive. I'm gonna go ahead and dump some fuel additive into the truck just to be on the safe side. All right, let me get some fuel, take a shower, talk to you guys in a bit. All right, it's the end of the day. I got a shower. I got all cleaned up. We drove about 110, 120 miles. We're in Niles, Michigan, on I-31, which is just north of oh, now I can't think of it. Oh, what are we north of? South Bend. That's it. We're north of South Bend, Indiana. The north and south messed me up. We got about 100 miles to go in the morning. This little truck stop, I guess you'd call it mom and pop truck stop. It's not a name brand. Screw you around there. You can see. This used to be one of my hangouts when I had my side kit on, because I would do a lot of side kit freight. Here, I'm gonna see if you can see that truck over there. Let me see if it shows up. See that? See that guy right there? Look at all the wheels and the tires on that thing there. Side kit right there. But yeah, so this was one of my hangouts. South Bend, that was it, South Bend, Indiana. This was one of my hangouts when I had my side kit on. When I would load my side kit. But so anyway, I talked to Katie today, and I told her the reason we're not loading anything tomorrow is Katie messed up. I told her I wasn't gonna throw her under the bus, and she said, "No, go ahead, go ahead." What had happened is Katie accepted a load, and I've done it before, so I'm definitely not mad at her. But she accepted a load, and she misread the date, or got the wrong date, and so anyway, it doesn't load till Thursday instead of Wednesday. Because I called her and I said, "Hey, so we're loading tomorrow." And she looked at it, and she goes, "Oh no." Well, the way Mercer operates is once you accept a load and once you're dispatched on a load, it's very hard to get off a load because an agent has already called and made arrangements and everything else. About the only way you can get off of it is if your truck breaks down or is there an issue or something like that. But you know, just to get off of it, because and the agent that's up here that handles the white cloud stuff, I don't want to make them mad because they're good to me every time I come up here. So anyway, Katie messed up. Trust me, I've messed up before and had to call Katie and say, "Can you fix this?" So it happens. It happens. We're not all perfect. Anyway, all right. So that's it. We've had a good start to the week. I think I left you guys on Friday with my big deadhead is the last time I left you. And it all paid off. So today is Tuesday, and we did pretty good. So we loaded on Saturday, delivered Monday, loaded on Monday, delivered today, reloaded, delivered tomorrow, and then she's still looking to see if we can find something for tomorrow. Maybe just a little tiny one to do something, but anyway, it's all right. I just told her. I said, "I didn't throw you under the bus." She said, "Go ahead. Tell them I messed up." So anyway. All right, that's it. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching.